Hi, my name is Elizabeth Olvera. I am a notary public. I've been commissioned since January of 2014 to be a notary public for the state of California. I am making this video to share my experiences with other notaries in California and in other states. Um, and this is my first video, so it's going to be a little bit awkward. I know you can't tell, but I am a little bit shy, but I really think that my message might help some people. So I am gonna get over it and just start. Okay. So the reason that I started doing loan signings was because I was initially doing general notary work and I would get $10 here and there, and that was great. But I wanted to, um, do something different, and I looked at doing loan signings. Um, and so the process would be that I would get various calls from various signing companies that would need a notary. They would call me. We would negotiate a rate. Um, they would email me the loan package, and it was, approximately 85 to 100 pages. I would print the documents. It would be two sets, one so that I can give to the borrowers for them to sign, and the second set so that I can leave behind with the borrowers, the unsigned version, of course, so that they can review the documents that they just signed in much, greater, um, with greater detail and at their own pace. After I performed the loan signing, got all the signatures that I needed, I would then um, come back to my office. If the signing company requested fax fax, which is sometimes signing companies want only a select few documents like the deed of trust or the settlement document, then I would send those. However, sometimes the fax wouldn't cooperate, so that was a little bit annoying. Um, so after I did that, then I would double check my work, package the loan package, and go drop it off at you know FedEx or UPS. And usually the sign companies would give me the pre-filled out shipping notice, so I didn't have to pay for the shipping, of course. And that was great. And I like doing the loan signings because I got to meet new people. I got to see, you know, their homes, their families, and it was an overall, great experience. I'm a social person. I like meeting new people, and being a loan signing, agent gave me the opportunity to do that, and it also gave me um, money. Okay. Now, the reason I stopped doing the loan signings was because the rates that were negotiated were very low, and it was nice that they would call me and I would get work, but then the packages that they would send me were more than 100 pages. They were like 150, and I had to print that out twice. And sometimes they would lag on getting me a copy of the loan package, and so then I would be kind of short on time to before the appointment with the borrower, and I would have to prepare it for signing, and that didn't give me too much time. Thereafter, we would do the loan signing, me with the borrower. I would come back. They would request fax. I would, if the fax machine was not cooperating with me, it would, take a while to get that through to the signing company, and that would cut into my time. And based on the amount that they paid, it almost wasn't even like a good way to run a business because I was spending more time than what they were paying. I also eventually decided that it wasn't for me. I know that there are a lot of people who have great experiences. They're making a living off of being a loan signing agent, and that's great. However, they might have quantity. They might have a good connection with a title company who sends them work, or the signing companies who have been doing business with them for years. But as a new notary and not being, well known in the community or have those established connections, then it's a little more challenging. And that was my experience. Um, I ended up doing general notary work instead. And well, let me backtrack. I did get, was able to negotiate some higher rates on certain loan signings. And the way I did that was I would, if they told me that, I would ask if the borrowers or the signers were Hispanic, and that the loan signing had to be done in Spanish, if they can pay me a higher rate. And usually they would agree. And the reason I charged a higher rate was because I was spending more time with the borrowers. And it required more, um, not the hand holding, but just a little more time and patience with, speakers that don't speak English. Um, and so I was able to get a nice little bilingual rate going. Um, Anyways, so then once I stopped doing the loan signings, I ended up doing general notary work again. And I then also started offering mobile notary services. So I would still go out to people and perform notarial acts. However, it wasn't loan signings anymore. So, and that was great because I would be able to charge the $10 California statutory fee. But on top of that, I was able to charge a travel fee or a mobile fee. And my fee for my city is a flat rate. Whether I go 3 blocks down or across town. Um, and mobile notaries can price their fees at whatever they want. Um, However, that's the way I price and it works for me. Um, I'll probably do another video on how to price, uh, your rates if you do mobile work. Um, well, anyway, so I really like doing mobile notary work because it allowed me to meet new people. It allowed me to go places that I never knew existed in my city. The nooks and the crannies of, your city. It's quite interesting. Um, it takes me places that, I didn't know were there, and it exposed me to certain experiences. So I liked it. And um, so pretty much that's it. The only reason I stopped doing loan signings was because they didn't pay enough. And I could have argued, that, oh, I want more money. But there were plenty of notaries who, whenever I did ask for more money, they would say, oh, I need to run that by my supervisor. And they never call me back. And if they didn't call me back, it was usually because there was another notary willing to take the project for that fee or even lower. So my advice with that is, know how much your work is worth, stick to your guns, and get that. Try to get that price for it. But anyways, till next time, and thank you for watching my video. I appreciate the time. Please subscribe, follow me on my social media networks. Again, I'm the owner of Your Signature Notary, www.yoursignaturenotary.com. And, connect with me, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye.